Automate invoice creation in Lexoffice from Google Sheets directly. So Lexoffice is an accounting software, and in this video I will show you how you can automatically create invoice in Lexoffice directly from the Google Sheets data. Yes, you just need to connect to Google Sheets and Lexoffice, and after that simply add the details of invoices into the Google Sheets and you will see how the invoice will be created automatically in this software. So if you also want to automate this process, then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is the Google Sheets where me and my team are going to manage all the invoice details of the customer, and this is the Lexoffice dashboard. And to automate the invoice creation process directly from the Google Sheets, I'll have to integrate both the application with this integration and automation software Pabbly Connect. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so you can notice I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free task to test this automation. Okay, so once you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, firstly click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. I have provided the name as automate invoice creation in Lexoffice from Google Sheets. Now simply click on create, and after that you will notice 2 boxes. Okay, so these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, an action means do this. So whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Try to understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application to your customer. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. So according to our use case, whenever any new customer or invoices details are added into this Google Sheets application, then automatically create an invoice in this accounting software, that is Lexoffice. Okay, so let me select the same, that is Lexoffice. Okay, and this is how I have selected both the applications in this trigger and the action window. Okay, so now I am going to connect both the applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly select the trigger event, that is new or updated spreadsheet row, and as soon as you selected the trigger event, you will notice a webhook URL and few set of instructions. So you will have to follow these instructions carefully in order to connect your spreadsheet with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly simply copy this webhook URL and go back to your spreadsheet, and then click on extension, click on add-ons, click on get add-ons, and here search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. Okay, so let me search for the same, that is Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. Okay, you will notice that this add-on is already installed into my account because I have built so many automations earlier. Okay, so make sure whenever you create this automation or whenever you connect to Google Sheets with the Pabbly Connect, you will have to install this add-on, because after installing this add-on you will have to open this add-on from here. Okay, simply click on extension and open this add-on, click on initial setup, and here exactly we are going to paste the same webhook URL which we have received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me first copy the same, coming back to my spreadsheet, and let me paste the same. Alright, I have provided it. Now it is asking for the trigger column. Okay, so firstly read the instruction. The trigger column will be a final data column in which if the data is added, the whole of that data will be sent to the webhook URL. Okay, so basically it is asking to provide a column name on the filling of which this automation should trigger, or you can say the data should be sent to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here in my case I have the data up to O column. Okay, let me show you. I have the data up to O column, so that is why in this particular case my trigger column is going to be O, because what will happen, okay, I'm sorry for that, my data is actually up to R. Okay, so that is why the trigger column will be R. Okay, so what will happen whenever me and my team are going to add the invoice details and the customer details, of course that data will go up to R. So that is why I am going to mention this trigger column as R. Okay, so I have opened this box once again. Let me paste that URL, that webhook URL once again, and finally I will specify the trigger column. I'm sorry for that. Alright, so I have provided it. Clicking on send test button, and then you will notice how the data will be sent. Okay, this is the whole data. Let me click on submit and close this box, and when you will come back to Pabbly Connect, you will notice that the same response, the same Google Sheets data will be received into Pabbly Connect. And let me even show you the details one by one. So here we have the other column details, that is the voucher date, the text type. Okay, so let me even show you the trigger column, that is R. Okay, here we have the spreadsheet name also. Let me show you the line item name, that is JCL earphones. Okay, you can even check the same details here. We have the earphone as we have the line item as JCL. Okay, we have the spreadsheet name as invoice data. Okay, so we have all the data, even the customer details. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, what will happen every time you and your team are going to add the new data into your Google Sheets, the detail will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. But for that, you will have to enable one more very important setting, that is go to this extension, then click on Pabbly Connect and make sure that you enable this send on event option. Okay, once you will enable this option, you will notice that a tick marked will be added here automatically. This means this will ensure that every time a new data is added here, that data should be sent to Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, and one more very important thing I would like to tell you is, whenever you are working with Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, make sure either you work into the incognito window, or at the same time multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in, otherwise your data will not get sent to Pabbly Connect. I am repeating this again, either work into the incognito window or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in at the same time at the same tab. Okay, so these were two important things. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and once we have captured this data, now we were about to automatically create an invoice. But for that, I'll have to make sure that the customer should be also available into my Lexoffice dashboard. Okay, so instead of selecting the action event as create an invoice, okay, let me show you create an invoice. Firstly, I am going to create a customer, basically a contact, and then further I am going to create an invoice for that customer. Okay, so I have selected the same action event, and just like we have connected Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets, this time I am going to connect this Lexoffice account with Pabbly Connect. Okay, for that it is asking for the token. Okay, so directly click on this hyperlink and make sure that you are logged in into your Lexoffice account. Okay, well, this page is actually available into the German language. Okay, so don't worry, you can easily translate that page. Okay, so this is the button for generating the token. Okay, this is the button, let me click on that, and this is the token which I have copied. Okay, let me close this box. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, let me paste the same, clicking on save, and this is how my Lexoffice account will be connected with the Pabbly Connect. Alright, so it is connected, and now it is asking several details in order to create a contact. Okay, so I am going to provide the data only into the necessary field, and here it is also asking that the contact type should be of company or contact type should be of a person. Okay, so I am going to create the contact as a person. Okay, so that is why I am going to provide the data in these particular fields. Okay, so asking for the salutation, the first name, the last name, the role, and for the other details. Okay, and the interesting thing is I don't need to manually copy the above data and paste it here in these fields. Okay, I am going to map this customer's data. Okay, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. You just need to click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, so let me search for the name of the person. Okay, so where is the name of the person? Alright, so here we have the name, that is demo. I have mapped it. Asking for the last name of the person, well, as far as I remember, I have not included the first name and last name individually in the column. So what I can do currently is I can map the last name. I can map this particular name in the last name field also. Okay, at least for now, but make sure when you are creating a new customer, make sure in advance you create two separate columns for the first name and last name. Okay, so let me also map the last name as demo. Alright, I have done it. Asking for the rows. Okay, so if you are creating a customer, in that case you will have to copy this particular value and paste it in this field, okay, as per the instructions. And if you are creating a vendor, you'll have to copy this particular thing, and if you are creating both, you'll have to copy these two things. Okay, moving further, asking for the address. Well, as far as I remember, I have also included the address into my Google Sheets. Okay, so let me again map the same from the drop down only. So searching for the address. All right, and here we have the address. Okay, so I think I have mapped all the important details which are actually required for creating a contact. Okay, so how about I click on this button, but before that let me go to the contact section. Okay, so this is the contact section, and let us check how many contacts I have already. Okay, so I am going to delete all the existing contact first. Okay, again this page is visible into the German. Okay, so how about I translate into the English. Alright, so here we have this particular customer, that is demo dummy, Shah Neeraj, and user demo. Okay, and this time I'm creating the contact as demo because remember we have provided the first name as demo and even the last name as demo. Okay, so clicking on this button and fingers crossed, waiting for the response to be received. And here you can notice that the response is received. Let me go back and check for that new customer whether it has been created into our Lexoffice accounting software or not. And here you can notice this demo, the same person with the same address has been created. Okay, so now when the contact has been created into this particular dashboard, how about we create an invoice for this customer. Okay, now the page has been translated into this English language. Okay, so coming back here, and the second step of our automation is also done. Now moving further, I'm going to connect this Lexoffice application with the Pabbly Connect once again, because this time instead of creating a new contact, we are about to create a new invoice. Okay, so that is why we will be selecting the action event as create an invoice. Simply click on connect, then click on add a new connection, then again you will have to generate the token and copy the token. Okay, you can also use the existing connection, but how about I create a new token key. Alright, so I have copied the same. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, let me paste the same, clicking on save, and this is how Lexoffice will be connected with Pabbly Connect once again. Now moving further, here you will notice that in order to create invoice in Lexoffice, it will ask you several details like what will be the title of the invoice, what will be the line item. Basically you'll have to provide the product name here, what is the quantity of that product, what is the item's unit name, the currency, the net amount, the gross amount, the tax rate percentage, and so on. But don't worry about that, because I have already added all these details into my spreadsheet. I just need to map the details from the above data. Okay, now you must be thinking that what is this mapping which I am repeating in front of you again and again. Okay, so whatever the details I'm mapping here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time in next time. Okay, so I'm repeating this again, whenever this automation will work in next time, these details will be replaced automatically. Okay, so let me also map the item name, and this is how I'm going to map all the details like the quantity also. Further, I'm going to add the unit name. Let me search for the same. Yes, you can directly search for the things. Alright, so this is the unit name. Asking for the currency, well, as far as I remember, it was euro. Okay, so because I am collecting the payments into the euro currency only. Asking for the net amount, well, I think it was something like 599 or a 699 amount. Alright, 699 euro. Alright, so I have mapped it. Okay, so let me map all the fields one by one very quickly. So I have mapped all the important data except this contact ID. Yes, this address contact ID. Okay, so whenever you will create an invoice for a customer, it will ask you a contact ID for that person. Okay, so in the previous step when we have created a customer, you can see in the response we have also received the contact ID, which we can easily map here. Okay, so let me do the same. Let me map the same in front of you so that you can understood how this contact ID, how and from where this contact ID can be mapped. Okay, so this is how for every single customer a new contact ID will be mapped here automatically, and in the language you will have to provide the language code and make sure that you also provide the voucher date. And let me show you, you will have to also mention the text type. Here I have mentioned the text type as gross, okay, and this G should be small. Okay, so I think I have provided all the important details. The payment term duration is also one. Okay, now I will be directly clicking on this button and then I will wait for the invoice to be created automatically. Let me again translate it. Alright, so I have translated this page, and here you can notice we are actually reviewing all the receipts. Now I am going to click on this button in front of you, and I'm really expecting that the invoice will be created this time, so fingers crossed. And here you can notice that the response is received. Let us check that whether this response is positive or not. Alright, it is saying unauthorized. Okay, so how about I build this connection one more time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply reconnect this Lexoffice account with the Pabbly Connect by regenerating the API key. Okay, so clicking on connect. Alright, so I have reconnected it. How about I click on this button once again and wait for the response once again. So the response is received, and yes, it is saying that the invoice has been created. Let me refresh it and wait for that invoice to be created. And here you can see that the invoice has been created with the same name, that is demo, because we have provided demo as the first name as well as the last name. And here you can notice that even the amount is also same, that is €699. If I will click on this particular field, you will be able to notice all the invoice details. Simply click on this particular section and this is how your invoice will be opened. Okay, you can notice that this is the same description, the quantity, the unit, the price, the amount, and we have all the details. Okay, so this is how you can automate the process of invoice creation directly from the Google Sheets. You just need to set this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that, you can sit back and relax because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time you will add the invoice details here, the invoice details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, and firstly a customer will be created, a contact will be created, and after that for that particular customer an invoice will be created using the Google Sheets data. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this 3-step automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach this link into my description box. Simply click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.